What is up, Asian Flash? This is episode 4. I am Mongy, your host.
I'm Tao.
I'm Victor. I'm sorry, I fucked up, man. We're just laughing because of it. Oh man, dude.
We're already drunk.
We got another episode. It's crazy.
Quarantine makes us crazy.
Episode 4.
Yeah, dude. We've been in lockdown. It's crazy, dude. And during this time, we had a lot of things to talk about and think and reflect back then. Like, man, I used to be like this, you know. And I think we used to all be like the guy like you, you know. Who else got hit with that line before?
Hold on, stop spinning so people can stop yelling at us.
Oh, dude. Stop looking so hurt on camera.
All right, continue.
I'm disguising myself right now. But yeah, today we're gonna be talking about, you know, our dating experience back then. How it's like to be dating in the Hmong culture, because there's a lot of things that you should do and you shouldn't do. We're gonna be talking about girls that broke our heart, you know, being friend zoned. All the good stuff.
You look so sad when you say that.
Oh shit!
I can't even take you seriously right now.
This is probably just gonna be about me today.
Do we really want to talk about this?
Yeah. But I think we have the experience for others out there to enjoy and laugh at us. And
the Moni exclusive hour episode.
It's true.
This is
it's about time.
Therapy session.
It's about time, dude.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, yeah. So we're gonna talk about our dating experience, dude.
So, our dating experience.
All right, let's start with the beginning. How many exes do you guys all have?
I only dated one.
One? You only have one ex?
One ex, but that didn't mean I wasn't talking to other girls.
That you count
know?
as like a serious
like
relationship?
Boyfriend, girlfriend, yeah. Official title.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
what do you consider as like a serious relationship? Like, do you consider that as like someone you thought, or someone that you once like saw a potential future with, or like how do people consider?
I think the moment you say like "I love you," you know.
Well, I mean, like,
granted, that relationship only lasts like 3 months.
Yeah, right. I mean, like you got 12-year-olds saying "I love you," so like so that's different too. So like
exactly, I didn't know what love was. I didn't date until I was like 17, dude. I was a late bloomer.
Late bloomer.
Okay, yeah, I was shy to talk to girls, but on the internet, I was good as fuck, dude. I knew.
I think my first girlfriend was when I was like my first official girlfriend that I guess I actually count was 8th grade. So that how old are you in 8th grade? 12, 13?
Probably like 13. I'd say.
Yeah, I think 13.
13. Okay. How many exes do I have?
Yeah, how many exes?
Oh man.
Moni says 1.
So, I don't know. I guess
he's hesitating to say it.
No, because it's different. Because you know, are you counting like middle school? Like,
you said that.
No, I guess we're talking about like.
Cause my first girlfriend was 8th grade, but I mean, like, I don't. But would I consider that like a serious relationship? No, I wouldn't consider that. Yeah, she was my first girlfriend,
sure,
but like,
let's go with serious relationship.
Serious relationship.
You guys could start one.
I'll say maybe. 4. I'll say 4.
Oh wow!
4. Yeah,
dude, that's a lot.
3 or 4.
That's a lot more.
Yeah.
Than I thought.
A lot of experience then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, like my definition of like a serious relationship was like at one point in time within that relationship, like I thought I could see a future with them, right? So like you know, like to me it's like okay, yeah, I think she may be my I may want to make her my wife or something like that. Or
spend more than like $100 on them, like it was serious.
That too, I guess. So yeah, I'll say 4.
Okay.
I'll say 4. What about you?
I think I got 2.
2.
Okay.
One was like in 8th grade.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I mean, I feel like that was like my first one, but I was like really young at that time.
Okay.
And really inexperienced compared
to. Did
to.
you guys date within the race? Because you know how Asian culture is, and like I don't know, you should date someone within your race.
Oh, we just jumped straight in, huh?
Well, were you done?
No, I was just scared. Mine was Hmong, obvious.
So all your exes were Hmong?
Well, one.
But that is all. Yeah.
That is all.
Yeah.
But
I mean, yeah, like all of my serious ex-girlfriends were Hmong, but like I guess you can say like I dated or messed I don't know. That sounds wrong.
That sounds wrong.
I take that back. I mean, I talk to and I've date. I guess you can say date because dating and being in a relationship, two different things, right? Or do you consider dating as in like dating being in a
Like you
relationship?
come out date, just go on a date. Hey, let's kick it and shit. Right?
Or
Is that what you're
dating
talking
and then
guess.
you did stuff like. But
I mean, if you've never had that official title, I
right,
think that's
because
what it
when
comes
you're in a
down to.
relationship, like you're dedicated like
Yeah.
just to that one person.
If we're gonna talk
right?
about dating, yeah, I dated a whole bunch of girls.
Oh damn! Okay,
More than one.
Oh, you
One and a
bad
half.
now.
say some for the rest of us.
One and a half, dude.
All right,
And I spent more than $100.
so like, okay, so let's say my serious relationships were all Hmong, right? But I've dated like outside of Asian / Hmong race.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, I was afraid of my parents, dude. They were like, "Tell you what you talking about." Like they were like, "You better talk to mom."
right.
But-
Well, that's every Asian parent.
yeah. So it was like I had no option. You're a kid. You're like, "Oh, my parents know better," so I'm like, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
But I was a late bloomer. I didn't date until I was 17. So
That's not bad though. Like 17 is like I think a good start because I would assume you're driving at that point.
fuck no. So my ex, she lived in another town. It was long distance, dude. Like the only time we got to see each other was probably just like
On a webcam, yeah.
Labor Day, and then like webcamming.
Yeah.
MSN.
And MSN, Asian Town. That was it.
MSN
dude. Like,
Messenger, AOL,
like,
AIM.
dude, it was hard for me. Like I didn't have like a group of people to go out and hang out with or take me there, like or cousins or brothers. So I was like,
Okay.
fuck, dude.
Dang,
If I was
had
gonna
it
date
rough.
someone, it was just gonna be online. That was
You had
Online dating.
you had it pretty rough.
yeah. It was rough.
So
That's
the
how
only
late
time
bloomer.
you did meet these girls were like tournaments.
That's it.
and
That's
New
the
Year's.
only time I knew I had a ride.
Okay. All right, I see.
So it was like, man. So yeah. So me, that my ex, we probably dated for like 3 months. She cheated on me though.
Damn.
Dude, your story's so sad.
Dude, it was though. Like
How do you know she cheated on
I
you?
was a senior in high school, and then she was probably like a sophomore.
Okay.
Yeah, so she was like, "Yeah, you're not the only guy." I was like, "What?"
Oh, so you didn't even confront her. She just told you straight up.
She told me, but because this was my first girlfriend, I was kind of clingy, so I
Oh.
think that kind of pushed her away.
Okay.
It was my first girlfriend. I was like, I think she was so annoyed.
So I guess she was like honest and being dishonest to you.
At the same time,
Right.
But you know how much phone cards I had to buy at that time. Like,
Damn.
for me,
He
like,
brought it back. He said phone calls for the long distance.
Like my lunch money that my dad give me straight to Family Dollar, dude.
All right, so we're not gonna name names, but we'll name area code. So obviously we were 414. What area code was she in?
715.
715.
Oh, 715, okay.
That's like the Lacrosse,
Wausau.
Wausau, Eau Claire area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, 715.
So we dated for like a couple months, and then she ended up breaking up with me. Well, I had her password to her Asian Town page. Well, that's because we used to, back then, used to like hack each other. Oh, hey, babe, I'm on your page today. And one day I saw some dude message her, like, who the fuck is this? I looked at her and I was like, why is she responding to him? Delete this shit.
I told you we're diving straight into this.
Damn.
Yeah, but I think the reason why she felt the way she did was maybe because she was young and I was too clingy. I think
You sure it's not the first one first, dude? I think it's the first one first.
I thought everything was going good. Like I was like, oh man, I'm gonna marry this girl. Like you said earlier, like you only want to date someone if you see yourself in the future with them.
Right, you see a future with them.
But I totally I fucked it up. I'm glad where I'm at now. But yeah, dude, that was hard, dude. Like
Damn.
I fucking cried, dude. Like I went to school the next day. I went to school the next day, and everyone was like, "Damn, dude, why do you look so sad?" Like, don't talk about it.
He's gonna cry right now.
Dude, it was bad, dude. Like my buddies that played football with me in high school, they're like, one of them was like, "Yeah, my girl left me too." Like, damn, that's us two of us, dude. Like,
Damn.
shit.
Heartbreak in high school, yo.
Dude, like,
Damn.
I was devastated.
I don't know if I can follow up, but
I don't think I can.
to that story.
All right, that's been great. Like, subscribe.
See you guys in the next episode.
Part 2 coming. Well, yeah, that was my first dating experience. Like, I didn't have no job either, so it was hard to buy things for her and shit. Like,
Have you seen her or talked to her since?
she's married now, but we see each other. I probably seen her once. in Minnesota at Myth.
Wow,
back
that's
in,
very specific.
Like in 2011.
I was watching from the corner of the room.
No, she just said hi to me.
Oh,
so
okay.
I was like, cool. But, back then, I was like, fuck.
I mean, I guess the cool thing is, like, she told you that she was cheating on you.
Yeah, and then she's like, oh, yeah. Oh, she made me. I guess she said it in a way where she's like, all right, I need to find a way to get this guy to back off me, like, get over me real quick. And that worked. So I was like,
that worked? No, it didn't. You cried. That worked.
That's
real men cry, y'all.
That's gotta be the
man.
saddest
No
breakup
shame.
story I've ever heard.
Yeah, so I really thought she was the one, but I'm like, fuck it. I live and I learn. But yeah, dude, that was.
Then he dropped 4 rap albums.
Oh yeah. I made a whole bunch of songs back then when I was like a rapper, dude. Like,
A lot of poems,
everything, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
So is that how she did you wrong, dude?
That's what she did, dude. All right, cheers.
Nope. All right, we gotta drink to that first.
I'm just gonna open this right now.
We gotta drink to that.
I got more, but I got another funny story with her. When
Cheers.
She was my ex,
Cheers to
I'll add that later.
to heartbreaks. I mean, I was dumb too. In high school, my first girlfriend, like real girlfriend, that like I thought I would have a future with. It was like, I met this girl my freshman year in high school, right? And like met her through like a friend in my gym class. So that like she was like, hey, are you going to homecoming and stuff like that? I was like, I don't know, like. And it is what it is. And she's like, hey, I have a friend, you should ask her to homecoming and stuff like that. And then like, I didn't really ask her. Like I ended up going to homecoming anyway. I don't know why.
You got voluntold.
Yeah, I got voluntold, right? So when I went to homecoming, and this is the only time I ever went to homecoming in high school. First and last time.
Did you paint your face and everything too?
Don't lie, dude.
I'm talking about this is homecoming dance.
dance.
Yeah, I'm not talking about no
pep rally.
Pep rally.
He got the white face straps on everything.
But like, yeah, I went to homecoming and then like, I met her there and then like, we just kind of hit it off from there, I guess, a little bit. But like, this was my first girlfriend, so it's kind of similar. Your first girlfriend, like you're so in love and like you're willing to do whatever for them. And I was stupid. Like, I really liked her. I'm pretty sure I liked her more than she liked me. Mm-hmm. So like I was always willing to like do stuff more. And like do more and like I mean I had my flaws and she had hers and she pretty much had me in the palm of her hands for a little bit for like that first year of dating.
Yeah.
And then we just go through the typical high school sweetheart phases and then like she moved on, talked to other guys, it hurt my heart.
Did you ever feel like maybe you guys might get work things out? Like, well, me and her, I'm like, well, I knew that we weren't gonna work out. Like, well, maybe because
she told you she cheated on you. That's why.
Well, you're young. You're like, fuck,
Right. I mean, what made it hard was because I saw her every day. We went to the same school.
Yeah, so it's hard for you to avoid.
Right. So I saw her every day. So like, of course, like I'm stepping on my mic here.
No, you're good. That's your.
So like what made it hard was like I couldn't get over it because I saw her every day.
Yeah.
And then, eventually I started, after a while, like, I got smarter, because she was talking to other guys.
You started skipping class.
Went to a different school.
They probably signed up for the same, like, chemistry class.
No, we did. We did sign up for, like, like, cause after we broke up and she was talking to other guys, we were still cool. Like, we were friends.
Yeah.
We were still cool. And, like, obviously I wanted to be more than friends, but... she was doing her own thing, but I just kind of stuck around. Like, I was dumb. I was like, I was one of those people who stuck around, and we took classes and everything. We still remained friends, but deep inside, I wanted to be more. And then eventually, like one day it clicked to me, and like, okay, I'm stupid. So I started talking to other girls, and then of course. I think, of course, eventually she saw that I wasn't giving her my attention anymore.
Yeah.
So, of course, that brought, like, a little bit of jealousy to her because she no longer had the attention of, like, 2 guys, whatever, or whatever current guy she was talking to. So then, that finally clicked to her, like, okay, this dude moved on. He got a new girl. And I was walking around like, hell yeah, I got a new girl. I got all the bad bitches. Yeah, I'm getting all the bad bitches now,
With his 2 sides. With his 2 sides.
So, I was getting all the bad bitches now. And then, eventually I moved on.
How long did you guys date though?
Like officially,
Yeah.
like a year maybe, close to a year.
Decent
But
time.
like after we broke up, like we were still talking and doing the typical stuff. We just didn't have that title, but like
Yeah.
But of course, eventually she started talking to other guys and doing her own
so you
thing.
guys just like fuck it. Just
Right. Yeah. So
ways.
so fuck it. And then I mean, we were still cool after, because this happened freshman year. So imagine, sophomore, junior, and senior year, right?
That's
But like,
rough, dude.
yeah. So like, we were still cool throughout our years and everything. Because we were both like each other's first boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
we had that history there.
Ooh.
And then after school ended, we just kind of went out, did our own thing because we no longer saw each other every day. We didn't have that obligation to stay connected.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's quite a story.
Yeah. Not as good as yours, but
Yours was so depressing, dude. I still don't know. Cheers to towels, yeah.
cheers.
It's worse when you get played by someone younger than you.
Hey, she was younger than you?
Yeah, she was like a sophomore. Yeah, I only liked her because I went to the pre-college.
Oh, right.
camp.
So you were a sophomore. I mean, she was a sophomore. You were a senior.
Yeah. So I visited this camp that I went to.
She's a pre-college girl.
And she was like, "I like your shoes." I wore black Air Forces.
Oh, you were ready to fight? Oh no, you weren't ready to fight anyone at that point.
But she was like, "I like your shoes," and that's why I was like, "Oh, this girl kind of cute." So I asked my cousin, "Hey, go get her number for me," and then that's how we started talking. But
Oh, okay. What about you, Victor?
I don't know. I feel like my love was from my auntie had a niece, and she was just kind of like, you should talk to her. But get this straight, her niece was definitely light years ahead of me in maturity.
I think that's how girls are, dude. They're just way more.
I mean, girls definitely mature faster
Yeah,
than guys.
I think I was maybe 16 when I had met her, and no, that doesn't sound right. Maybe 14, 15, and like,
You both are the same age?
nah, she's a year younger than me.
Okay.
I think. But that was just like she was just more mature than me. So at that time, like I was like, oh wow, this girl likes me, and she's more mature than me. Like I was like, damn, dude. Like I put her on a pedestal, and that's when things got bad
Yeah.
because I just kind of let her do whatever.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I was to my first girlfriend. Not only was she my first girlfriend, but like you're young, so you're like, oh, I want to do everything to make her happy.
Yeah.
Like, you should do whatever you want. Like
I
you
hate myself.
we
for
were
that
like, yeah,
shit.
you're right. I'm
Yeah.
stupid, right? Like if I can go back and tell myself like you're being stupid around. I mean, my brothers and like other people would tell me I was stupid, right? But then like I was like, I was too hard headed and like my pride. I had too much pride, but like to admit that, like no, like, I chose her over everyone. Not that that's a bad thing, but but I mean it's a good thing too because I learned from it.
Yeah,
right.
I think
but like I understand where you're coming from. By you saying you put that girl on a pedestal.
Yeah. I think it's something that all guys will eventually go through, and I think a lot of guys go through this in college though. Because I don't think a lot of guys actually date until college.
Yeah.
And I think they end up putting a lot of these girls on pedestals, and it's something I did at a very young age.
Right.
And it was just something with her that, like, she was just so much more mature than me, but I didn't realize she was cheating on me until I found out from my friend.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, damn, bro, it was like that. And then,
Hurt my heart.
dude, it was crazy because she's like, why are you breaking up with me? I didn't do anything. And
Oh, so she tried to play victim.
yeah, and then I laid it out for her, and she's
You're like, okay, what did I do?
Dude, I don't know why at that time I felt so bad for breaking up with her. I was like, damn, I made her cry, dude. Like,
I'm the bad guy. I fucked up.
I was like a drop in the ocean.
Now yours are teardrops on your guitar. You started playing that shit.
Bro, I don't know. It was a wild time, but that was like the first girl that I dated, and it was just, I mean, she had cheated me, and at this point, I think we're okay. Like, I have nothing against her or anything.
Wait, 'cause
Do you still talk to her, or
No, we don't. I don't like.
I mean, it's your aunt's niece,
Yeah, I don't like actively talk to her, but like if we ended
but
up
you're
bumping
bound
it-
to see her every now and then if there's like some
Yeah.
type of event or something.
Yeah, like if we bumped into each other, it wouldn't be like we
Awkward,
nothing
right?
like we agreed that never happened.
Yeah.
So
Because I guess you're so young, like 16.
Yeah,
or
and
whatever. How long did you guys date?
I mean that was just 5 months,
Oh, okay. Not
just a
that
little
bad.
past yours,
So you didn't spend $100, so you're good.
dude. I think I did because I had to come down with my brother.
Yeah.
And at that time I wasn't working quite
Yeah.
yet, so I didn't have money to like go anywhere. So I had to ask my cousin to take me places and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Well,
For sure.
thank God
See,
he was working.
I think every guy, regardless if you're Asian or not, like goes through this type of phase where like
do.
like you have to experience this because like, you know, it's just, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's just, it's a stigma, right? It's like a stigma for guys. Like you have to go through this phase of like, you drop everything for this girl and you do everything for her, even if she's treating you wrong and you kind of see it, or you know, or you don't see it. People are telling you like you're gonna do it regardless. You know, this girl's gonna have control over you because like you know, I always tell people, you know, like girls you know, they pretty much can control the relationship, right? Because because you know, a guy is more willing. Well, I wouldn't say more willing, but the things a guy would do for a girl, you know,
we would jump through
right.
hoops and all that
like,
shit. For
you know, the term, you know, I'll kill for you, you know, like,
Whoa,
like,
damn,
like,
alright.
not literal, no, I'm talking figuratively.
Yeah.
You know, like that's true though. You know, a guy will literally kill, you know, something, you know,
to be with
that girl,
will make things work,
right? You know, that guy would move mountains or whatever to
Yeah.
be with that girl because he, you know, whether that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, you know, some guys are crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like non-crazy guys. Like, you know, if a guy likes a girl, he's gonna go for her
Do
until
everything he can.
right until there is absolutely nothing else he can do for her.
Yeah, I was pretty petty too when she broke up with me. I gave her my you know, I was pretty
Did
petty.
you change your Asian down password?
Yeah, that's what you
Stole all her kudos?
I did steal her fucking kudos, dude. But I was so petty because I gave her my summer league football jersey, my dog tags, and all that stuff. So me and my cousin drove up there like, yeah, I just need those stuff back. So me and my cousin drove all the way to Warsaw just to get it back. Like, that's how petty I was. They're like, I thought you were everything. You know, I'd give you this, you know. And I was like, fuck it, I want that shit back. And I gave her her sweater that she bought me for Christmas. It was from Aeroplan. That shit was ugly. So you know the Freddy Krueger jacket, Freddy Krueger sweater,
with the black,
but it was like
brown line,
white and gray. I'm like, I'm not gonna wear this shit. Yeah, you can take this shit back.
All right, let's talk about that. Do you guys return shit for your exes?
No, I've never returned anything. You know, to me, it was like, you know, it was a gift. You know, whether I bought her stuff or whether she bought me stuff, like I never asked for it back, and I don't think a girl ever asked for any gifts that she got me. You know, or now that I think about it, like
he's like, fuck, I did.
No, not that. There wasn't anything that that she gifted me that I could return back. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause you know, when you're younger, it's like, you know, you just kind of, you know, we're broke, so like you just buy food and whatever. Yeah. But when I was older and I did have a little bit of money, like there wasn't really anything that I needed to return back. That was sentimental, you know.
Yeah. I spent more money on phone cards than her.
So. I mean, we know you returned. You try to return the phone cards.
You gotta get those minutes back.
It was for real. It was like $10 for like 200 minutes. That was just
damn.
This guy still remembers that amount.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What about you? Did you ever ask for anything back, or did your ex ask?
Not the first girl I dated, because we were too broke at that point. We didn't have anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the things like they would buy, it was like food and like. You know, small things that wasn't returnable.
Yeah, but my
tournament food.
Yeah, but my last
like
ex,
time, man. Damn, we should get all that time back.
Please return the time. But my ex before me, we had a lot of stuff we gave each other. Because I mean, I had dated her at that point for, I think, almost 3 years.
Yeah,
this is the college ex, or going into high school.
I would probably say high school sweetheart at this point.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she, we had a lot of stuff we gave each other, but we never really asked for it back. Because, you know, it's one of those things like you said, like, I think it's a gift.
Right.
And at that moment in time, I gave it to you as a gift. So, like, whatever you choose to do with it, sell it, break it, bury
burn
it, burn it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I want my jersey back. I want my football jersey.
I hate to break it to you, but she probably tore it up.
No, I still got it.
Oh.
I got it back. Yeah. I'll bring it up here next time, dude.
Yeah, we got hang that up.
You gotta wear it.
Yeah, I'll wear it,
time,
if I can fit it.
I don't if I can fit. But yeah, no, we never return stuff. I just always find it petty when people always ask for like things back when it was a gift. I'm like, oh, it's perfectly fine with me, but I just like, oh wow, it's like that, you know.
Yeah,
But
fuck that. I keep tracking my receipt.
No, I mean like
$3 my chicken nuggets.
yeah. I mean like I don't want to, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm bashing on anyone, you know, and like, you know, I'm not gonna any names or anything, but like I did have a girl who she did buy me stuff, and like she did take it back, you know, because I wasn't there. So like, you know,
So she robbed you? That's what I'm getting at.
well, not really robbed because she bought it for me, right? I mean, actually, you know what? She robbed me because
you're not, you know, there.
Because there were things that
Yo, shit.
because there were things that she did take that she didn't necessarily, that she didn't buy me. So she did take some stuff that she bought me, but then she ended up taking stuff that she didn't buy me.
Sounds like
So I did get robbed.
He's like, yeah, I
But
didn't
you know
realize.
But maybe it was like maybe she was trying to hope that you were gonna go after her.
But you know, I'm not mad. You know, it's in the past. You know, I'm not holding a grudge.
Yeah.
And you know, like I'm not trying to bash on her. And if she ends up watching this, like I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I mean, I was mad.
Could you please return the Goku you stole?
No. I mean, like, you know, I'm not trying to bash her. I mean, like I have my faults in that relationship. You know, like she had her reasons to take it back, so I'm not gonna blame her.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that.
And you know, so she did what she did. But
you got a big heart. If it was me,
This guy.
Nah. At the time, I didn't have a big heart. You know, I had my wrongs, but you know,
Moni's like, I was never wrong.
right?
but if I can go,
Cheated.
if I could go back to stop her from taking what she took that she did it by me, would I do it? Yes. But you know,
P.S. Please send this back to.
it is what it is. You know,
It's alright because we could afford these kind of things now too. So like we've missed out, or like you know they asked for it back.
It was so meaningless back
I mean,
then.
I did end up
back then. It was.
I did end up rebuying what she took, but you know, it just took me a couple years
Yeah.
because I couldn't find it anymore.
So you bought it from her?
I may have bought it from her. Who knows?
Oh man,
I did buy it from eBay.
Yeah. Oh, Milwaukee address. Oh my god.
It said 1 week shipping, but it came the next day.
Yeah, she dropped it off. Finally.
Yeah.
For all day. That's crazy.
I hope everyone is laughing at our pain. All right, like
Yeah.
like don't feel sad for us. Don't be mad.
Only
Just-
feel sad for Moni.
Yeah.
No, I have a follow up with this. Alright, so after this, are you guys done?
Yeah, we done.
We
Go ahead,
done
go
being
ahead.
heartbroken.
Hey,
We done being
this
heartbroken.
episode is all about you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys. You know, so basically, so we broke up my beginning of my senior year in high school, and then once I started college, I got a phone call from her.
Before you begin, let's drink to that.
If I turn red and teary eyed, it's because it's Asian flush, not because
I'm thinking it's personal.
Yeah, so 1 year later, you know, I'm starting college. I think I hit you up too. She hit me up. She's like, "Hey, can you drive me back home?" Like,
Oh yeah, I know that.
I was like,
the
"The
story.
fuck? What are you doing here in Milwaukee?" She's like, "Oh yeah, I came here for a party, but then my parents found out that I snuck out the house and I'm in Milwaukee now." I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Damn." I have an exam the next day too, so I was like, "Fuck, do I drive?" So I hit Tyler up like, "Hey, dude, so my ex is in town. Should I drive her back home?" Tyler's like, "Fuck that."
Yeah, the fact that you hesitated.
No, to be honest, I did say fuck that, like leave her stranded. But I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, I did ask him if he wanted me to go with him. I think.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I think you should have. but yeah, so
I figured you wanted some alone time with her.
I was gonna try to make things work. Work things out.
I didn't want to, but I did say, hey, I'll go with you if you want me to.
Nah, he's got cock blocks. I'm like, fuck that shit. No. So she hit me up.
Poop socks.
Yep.
So she hit me up. I was like, all right, I'll be nice. I'll just fuck it. I'll drive the wall stuff for her. So I picked her up. And then, I thought we have a conversation going there. She did not talk to me at all. I was like, what the fuck, dude? This, how long Wausau is, dude? It's like a 3-hour drive from Milwaukee, dude. And then, and in the car ride, it was cold too. So my dumb ass didn't know how to defrost my, defrost my side mirrors.
Yeah.
So I was opening the window. So she was sleeping, and then I was like, man, it's cold. No, I can't defrost my shit. I can't see my blind spot. So I had to open all my windows and my 90.
Wait, what time was this again?
this is probably like
late at night, right?
it was late, dude. It was probably like 7, 8. I didn't get to Wausau until like 10 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
So we finally got to her house, right? And then I'm like, okay, bye. You can go. She's like, no, you're coming with me. I'm like, the fuck? I'm not gonna go. I don't want to get married with you. She's like, I don't care. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So I was like, damn, now I gotta make an excuse. I'm like, all right, I'll walk with you to the door, and then I'll tell your parents that, all right, I was at a college job fair in Stevens Point, and you just wanted to hang out, and you hung out with me, and I'm just dropping you off now. You know, she's like, yeah, just do that. So I was like, fuck. So I was scared for my life, because, you know, in the Hmong culture, I was like, fuck, their dad's
You about to get married.
You about to get married. You know, because most people are like, you got forced marriage. Like, fuck, I was so stupid. I was like, damn, my parents were in California at that time. I'm like, fuck.
Wait, you low key wanted to get married?
Hell no, dude.
I think 2012. Well, what was this?
2011.
2000. Oh, this is 2009. My freshman year. Yeah,
2009 when they wanted to get married.
This probably like almost like it was cold, so it was probably like almost.
Wait, how many years was this after you guys broke up? It was just a year. Okay.
Yeah. So we end up, so we went to go to the house, and their dad opened the door. I'm like, fuck. I thought he had the chicken and shit ready. I was like, fuck. But
Dutchy pony.
so he's like, oh, come inside. You know, like, oh, fuck, I'll come inside. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm sorry. I kept her out late. You know, she was in Stevens Point.
Damn, you said you kept her out late?
And,
fuck,
you know, I just dropping her off here and don't mind. And then her sister was already tripping at her or whatever.
Right.
Me and her sister are pretty cool. She's like, oh, you're so fucking stupid. You know, yelling at her like, you know, you made Mongy drive you all the way back to Wausau, this and that. I was like, ooh, too much tension, dude. So I was like, I talked to her dad. Oh, can I talk to you over here? She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. So she was in Milwaukee.
This guy.
Oh,
He busted her out.
She lied. She told me to lie to you guys about the college fair. I was like, fuck that shit. She's like, but lucky her dad was cool. Her dad, oh yeah, I knew the story already. I knew you were a good guy at the moment that her other sister told me, that I was dropping her off, bringing her back home, and then he's like, oh yeah, you know, thank you. You know, you're a really good guy, whatever. Here's $20 for gas. I'm like, okay, I'll take this shit. And dude, driving back from Wausau was scary at nighttime.
That drive's scary. That highway
from there to Madison, there was like no lights, so I drove like 120 all the way.
The drive from Wausau through Stevens Point to like Appleton or Oshkosh, or whatever. Like, I hate that drive.
Yeah. Dude, I did not want to look at the back of my seat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how scary it was.
Wausau's ghost town, but you know, you guys didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, that drive back was scary until I hit Madison. It was like I had an exam at 8 o'clock, an econ exam, and I was like, damn, I'm tired. So I hit up my cousin because he was still going to school in Madison. I was like, hey, just in case, I might drop by, you know. But I was like, fuck, I pushed through, came back home, took my exam the next day. But that's what I did, dude. Like,
so what was your follow-up question? You only had a follow-up story.
No, that was the follow-up story. Yeah, that's
the follow-up story. That was it.
But you said you had I thought you said you had a follow-up question.
Yeah, so that's the last time I had an encounter with her. So.
I think that's just a segue to like our next topic of like, you know, dating in the Hmong culture, right? Yeah. Like he talked about like he thought he was gonna be forced into marriage to this girl, to his ex-girlfriend that he had no association with anymore.
That was like the norm back in the 90s, dude. Right. Like, everyone was getting forced marriage left and right, and that's why my parents always stressed to me, like when my wife now when we were dating, like, always let her parents her
right.
You can't take her out what time, and my wife would be like, why are you even giving us a curfew? I'm like, whoa, man, dude, I'm just trying to save myself.
Trying to get married, you know? I'm
She's
not
just
ready.
trying to hang out. She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Can you stop it?
You got any crazy like stories like that, Victor?
Nah. The thing is,
you were a good boy.
No, I dated. The first girl I dated was a Hmong girl for 5 months, and that wasn't even really a thing because I didn't introduce her really to my family or anything like that. But I dated the Mika girl, my white girl, for 3 years, and that was interesting.
Yeah.
Because it was just I had been dating her probably for like a few months. No, I think it was almost like half a year. Mm-hmm. And my mom decided to like walk in my room and like clean it. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then she was cleaning and she saw the photo because I had a photo of her. I was like, shit, Victor. I was like, oh shit.
No, she didn't say Victor. She went,
Bro, I think she did, dude. She was mad because she's like, "Who is this? And why?" Because I don't think I told her I went to prom with her.
Ooh.
So, because I went to prom, but I didn't like. I don't think I processed like I got in a suit and I left.
I never went to prom.
Well, prom's lit, dude.
Did you go to prom?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we ended up dating, and that was like
Dang, you privileged. You went to prom.
I went to prom like
Do you go to homecoming every year?
4 years. Homecoming, no. We went homecoming. I went homecoming twice. My freshman and then my senior.
Okay.
I had to go my senior because they did like, oh no, that wasn't homecoming. What is that when you come back from fall semester? We had something.
That's
for
homecoming.
No,
Homecoming happens in the fall.
no, when you come back from fall semester, so spring semester.
Oh
start
shit,
spring.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. Fall ball.
A winter formal.
Winter
We had like a winter formal I was
Okay.
a part of. But
Thanksgiving. Shit.
Sadie Hawkins, whatever. Is that what?
it wasn't Sadie Hawkins.
Oh.
It might have been.
Why is it called Sadie Hawkins? Who's Sadie Hawkins?
Sadie Hawkins is the girl who asked the guy to the dance.
To what dance?
To a dance. I don't remember. I think that's how it goes.
So
Sadie
Sadie-
Hawkins sounds like Stranger Things. Hawkins Lab.
No, that's Hawkins, Indiana.
Yeah.
But no. Okay, so Sadie Hawkins was an actual girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so from what I remember calling it or remember it being about.
Okay, all right. But back to your story.
I didn't have anything crazy like Moni, like a forced marriage or anything. I just was with just a white girl that was
Not accepted by your parents or mom.
I don't think she was necessarily except she had come over a few times at
Okay.
that time, but it was like really awkward because I think something I enjoyed was like I think one of the things like dating in Hmong culture, you always see your older cousins and their girls, right? And when the guys went to go play sports, the girls always just sat around
Right,
and hung out.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I want that so bad, dude. Like that's cool as fuck. And then the thing was though, I think my ex was more athletic than me.
So she was playing soccer. You were at home cleaning and shit.
No, we were playing basketball one time, and we played just. I mean, you just.
Was she
playing-
taller than you?
Oh no! Well, she's like 5'7".
Okay,
5'6".
Well, you're pretty tall yourself too.
Yeah, but I was 5'7" back then, so I guess she kind of was taller than me. But push come to shove, like we played basketball, we played half court, and we just like played, and she was, I think she was on varsity.
Dang. Victor was the Asian main cross multiply.
But
Who's cross multiply? That kid does have glasses too.
Yeah. He looked like me too,
Yeah.
though. But that was it. I didn't have anything
Damn.
interesting.
Okay.
Nothing like, I don't know. Moni's stories are just some out of the world right now.
Were there any girls or a girl that like either in high school or like in college that you met or was like a mutual friend of you guys that you wish you would have approached her or like just kind of tell her that, hey, I like you or something like that? You guys have any of those?
Yeah, I got
experience?
a really weird. I guess it's kind of like a hitch moment. I don't know if it's a hitch moment, but we actually ended up hooking up my friend and his ex-girlfriend, and up together because his ex-girlfriend was friends with her. And,
Okay.
He was my friend obviously at the time, and we hooked him up. But then in turn, I was like, oh, we spent so much time planning and doing all that stuff. I was like, oh, why? I don't know why we never hooked up. But like, I mean, this is when I was young too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was like, I don't know why we never dated. And then there was one time where I was like, oh damn, dude. Like I didn't realize when we went to the theaters, we thought we were trying to hook them up, but they were trying to hook us up.
Oh damn.
So we were sitting there and they left us, and then my friend, she's like, oh, I got too much lotion on my hand. Like, here, let me put it on your hand. I was like,
Girl, you ashy?
I was like, oh, cool, thanks. Like my hand needs some lotion right now.
Yeah, miss signal and shit.
Yeah, thanks, dog. But the whole time I didn't realize that she was a part of the plan. Like I didn't know she had liked me too. But,
Oh, okay. So she was spitting game at you.
yeah, but
okay.
I was like, but push come to shove, like I wish like I would have said something at least to her. Because I think we both reciprocated feelings for like a moment in time.
Right.
But I never did that.
I don't have any stories like that. That's
No
pretty
stories?
dope.
I mean, you never wanted to like talk to one girl, but you never
Like there wasn't a girl like in your class. Oh yeah, she's cute. Like I'm gonna go introduce myself to her and like.
There were a lot of girls that I didn't talk to that I like.
He was too
That's
focused
what
on
I'm saying.
He was
Like-
too focused on that football jersey. That's why.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying like, oh, if you can go back in time, would you do it now? I'm just saying like Like why didn't you approach her?
Well,
Like,
for
like,
me,
what
reason
prevented
why
you?
for me was I always had a low self-esteem as a person because I used to be really chubby as a kid, and as I got older, I hit my growth spurts. You know, I grew and I was okay. I'm not that bad looking. I think I can talk to girls now, but I was just always afraid of a girl saying no because when they tell you no, I feel like. Man, something's wrong.
You were scared of rejection.
Yeah, I was pretty much. So I was afraid.
I mean,
I had low self-esteem
what person
already.
isn't, right? Like,
Yeah.
But like, I think for guys take it harder than girls.
We do,
and that's why I say that girls control everything because guys always have to do the, you know, I don't want to say bird calling or whatever, but like guys
they initiate,
right? The guys always have to initiate. I'm not saying that doesn't happen now. Like I know girls who initiate, you know, that part now, but back then it was always the guys having to initiate conversation.
I always
to that
felt
girl.
like, you know, that meme. Girls always had like 10 draft picks.
Right.
So she says no to me, then, you know, she already, I know she probably had
right.
other guys for me. And I was like, fuck, dude.
No, I believe that, you know.
Yeah. But, you know, I feared rejection, so I never had built the confidence to talk to girls like that. Unless I really, really liked them, I chased them, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like, there was.
Chase them to the football.
There was this girl through high school that I was like really good friends with, right? Like in like
Oh, that's how it always starts.
right. It's always good friends.
Oh, I do have one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, you want me to continue?
Yeah, you can tell your
story.
So like we were good friends, and like when I mean my good friends, like we were strictly like just good friends. Like, you know, we talked and like, you know, she lived in a different town, and like and I never initiated anything with her because like I think she's a year or two younger than me.
Okay.
But like while we were good friends, like she had a boyfriend, right? So so obviously that indicates to me like, okay, she doesn't, you know, see me in that way. And like at that time I didn't see her that way either. We just had like a good like friendship, good relationship.
Friend, you know,
like she was like a homie. And like, you know, she'll talk to me about like her boyfriend and stuff like that. You know, like we talked on the phone and we you know, we chat on MySpace. You know, this is during like MySpace days. And then like, you know, I was her top one on her friends. I was her top.
Dude.
So you know, if you guys don't remember, you know, there was top 8 friends.
16,
I was her number one. She was my number one, and then when she got a boyfriend, obviously I went to number 2, and her boyfriend was number 1. So I'm like, you know, it is what it is. Like, you know, I'm not hurt. And then after her and her boyfriend broke up, like I was like her number 1 for like forever. And she was my number 1, and like I never moved in. Like there were times where like I didn't talk to her for a couple of months. But like we were still like number 1 on each other's MySpace top 8 friends.
Damn.
Shout out to MySpace. Shout out to Tom. I don't know his last name, but shout out to Tom.
Tom Space. Tom Space. Okay, we'll give you your last name.
But yeah, you know, so like over the years, like, you know, I was 2 years older than her, so like I was doing like, you know, other things, and like, you know,
we were drinking already.
And like, yeah, we were drinking, like, and remember on the stories I was telling you about, like going to like Appleton and Oshkosh and stuff like those parties. Like that's when I would meet up with her, you know. So like I would meet up with her, I'll see her, you know, we danced, you know, we did stuff together, you know. I mean, not stuff like that, but like like friend like friend stuff, you know.
They would dance like this.
yeah, we were 6 feet apart. We were practicing social distancing
back then, dude. That's smart.
Then. And then like I think eventually, like, you know, I think we both knew eventually that we liked each other, but we didn't want to ruin that friendship, right? Because like I think she knew I liked her, but she wasn't sure. Actually, no, I'm saying that wrong. I think I knew that she liked me, but I wasn't sure she liked me back, and I think she thought the same way. So and our confidence, you know, probably wasn't up to par, so we didn't want to risk it, right? So then, like, you know, things never happened, you know, but I think we both knew we liked each other, but nothing ever happened, and then eventually. and then eventually in high school, like, you know, not college, you know, I saw one of her friends, you know, after a couple of years, and like not talking. Oh, before I go to that, so then you know how I was like we were each other's MySpace top friend for like forever, and then one day she took me off her MySpace top friends list, and I was gone. So then I was like, damn, okay. I guess I'll remove her too.
What did I do?
Yeah, right. I was like, damn, what did I do? But you know,
she had to let you go, dude.
Right, she had to let me go, and then, you know, I think she started dating her boyfriend now, or her husband now.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of like the key. Like, okay, nothing's ever gonna happen. But then, like, later on in college, her friend started college. Went to the same college as I did, and like, I caught up with her and everything. And then, like, eventually, she was like, "Hey, that person liked you, right?" I was like, "Really?" I was like, "Huh?" And then she was like, "Yeah, I don't know." She was like, "You're dumb," and like, because I went to her. I went to her. I went to two homecomings.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
No, because I remember I went to.
Once he came out of the closet, everything came out.
Right. I went to my.
He remembers everything.
My high school homecoming, my freshman year, and then I went to her homecoming when, like, I think I was a senior and she was a sophomore.
Dang.
So I went to two homecomings. So then she's like, yeah, she asked you to her homecoming and blah blah blah, and like why didn't you think she liked you? I was like, I don't know. She never told me.
She was waiting for that. What's that thing they put on your, like, corsage or whatever?
But
is that for prom?
That's for
the
prom.
problem. You never went. Why do you know these things?
I never went.
He watched a lot of love stories.
Movies.
So like, she was like, so that's when, like, it really hit me when her friend, years later, she was like, hey, she liked you, and I told her friend, I was like, oh, I think it was kind of obvious that I liked her too, but I think we were just, we didn't want to ruin that friendship.
You didn't want to ruin that friendship.
Right, yeah.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah, so it is what it is.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this goes back to my ex again. So this is probably like maybe a few months after my ex we broke up. I'm still heartbroken, but at that time my parents were still, my parents and my cousin's parent, my aunt and uncle, they were doing Valentine parties, right? So they did a Valentine's party in Milwaukee.
Was this a paradise party?
No, Valentine's. This is a Valentine's
okay.
party, fundraiser, whatever. And then I was still heartbroken, whatever. But there was this cute girl that was there, I was like, oh man, dude, I should ask for a dance, but she wouldn't. She said no.
Yeah.
I asked her mom, like, would you let me take your daughter to a dance?
Yeah.
She's like, well, it's up to her. And then they just looked at each other, and eventually she's like, okay, I'll just give this fool one dance, and rest is history. But we danced one time, and then eventually after the Valentine's party, she started hanging out with my cousin's cousin and them. So I started seeing her more, and I added on Asian Town and whatnot. So we started getting.
This guy's not even on MySpace yet.
So we were getting to know each other.
He skipped MySpace. What are you talking about?
We really got to know each other, and like we hung out here and there when she was ever in town and stuff. But one time she called me, and she was drunk, and she was like, hey, I really want to, I really like you, and we should date and whatnot. I was like,
so she asked you out.
She asked me out, but my dumb ass was like, I'm still trying to get over my ex now, and yeah,
I'm never dead.
So I told her dad. So I told her dad I feel bad.
Yeah.
Well, years later, I feel like, fuck. She really liked me, dude, and she was a good girl. She was cute and everything, and
whoever you are, girl, it was not your fault.
Yeah, it was my fault, dude. I felt bad, but like I make myself better. Like, well, I probably wouldn't be able to give her the life that she could have, so maybe that's a good thing, dude.
Oh my god,
that's good. No, but we're good. We still see each other here and there. We're not like related, but my parents and them are mutual friends.
I hope you're not related.
No, that would change the story very quick.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
That was my only regret back then. Maybe my freshman year in college or sophomore year, but I was like, oh, someone actually liked me, and I said no. What a dumbass.
I finally did it.
I did it.
Well, I'm glad you had at least one story to tell us.
I got several more, but not related to that. But yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. What else? All right, well. What else do you guys want to touch up on? Chasing girls, friend zone.
I think friend zone can be another one.
Yeah,
friend zone.
Yeah, we could say that for another episode
because I think that's a whole topic.
Yeah, that's a whole nother topic. I mean, every guy's gotten friend zone at least once, whether they know it or not. But I think that's pretty good for this episode. Yeah,
because I think I was like, back to the beginning when she was probably, I wish I could find a guy like you, the one that that was you, bro.
Yeah, I am a guy like me. That's the shit I hate when girls say, oh, I wish I could find a guy like you. That's the ultimate like finisher a girl can say to a guy.
Damn, that must be nice, dude. Everyone's just like, oh, you're so funny. I'm like, what does that mean?
For real.
Does my guitar playing and tube socks not impress you?
Did everything, man. Lost weight, everything, dude.
All right, well, Victor already killed his, but Mongy, you want to kill this?
All right, man.
All right.
Once I kill this,
cheers to all the girls that hurt our hearts.
You know,
And
if you have stories, something
yeah.
similar to that, post it out. We want to hear it too.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones. I'm sure everyone has stories. But all right. Wait for our next episode. Let's see what we have in store for you guys.
yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yep. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Peace.
Peace.